Find a mentor or mentors. This concept is almost lost in American society today, and it's a pity. My grandmother was my number one mentor, and that's why I knew when I lived overseas to seek out older people, to have them play that mentoring role for me, learning from people who've had experiences I haven't had. Invest your time, energy, resources, and gratitude in anyone who knows things that you don't know and will share them with you. Don't harass, heckle, badger, bother, or pester them. You can be a pain, but don't do that. But take them out to dinner. Take them out to coffee. Save your money. Save it so you can take them out sometime. Show them you appreciate it. Your investment may not be realizable for years. 20 years from now, though, you may remember a lesson that your favorite professor at UCA or your next-door neighbor's grandmother told you. You have no idea when or to what extent these lessons will be valuable. But what is the difference between a fool and a genius? And I see it all the time in every organization I work with. A fool is somebody who learns from his own mistakes. And a genius is somebody who learns from the mistakes of others. Don't make a mistake if somebody else can tell you, I've already been there, or I've already done that, I've already made that mistake. Listen to them. You don't have to make every mistake yourself. I have never gotten hooked on heroin. I don't have to try it to believe that it would be a very bad idea. And heroin's not the only bad idea that you don't need to try yourself to figure out. Learn from others. The period of classical Greece lasted barely over 100 years. And classical Greece was a period in which all instruction was based on mentor relationships. And it produced some of the greatest minds of history. Thucydides, Pythagoras, Aristotle, Plato, Socrates. Find someone who can play some mentor role for you, some advice, some wise counsel. Remember, though, to tell your friends that while they're ignoring politics and they're doing the 21st century of this on their computers, on their games, in the dorm rooms, at the fraternity house, this is what they're doing, the modern equivalent of that. While they're doing that, they are responsible for this. It is the people who are doing nothing about this who are responsible for it. I don't blame that on the TSA. I blame it on America for letting it happen. And I fly every week, and I see this crap every week. And it's not the fault of the thugs who wear the TSA uniforms. And I realize there may be some decent people working for TSA, and I don't mean to paint them all with a broad brush. But there's a lot of this happening all over this country. And those who are doing nothing about it are responsible for it, not the guys wearing the uniforms. Even under the best forms of government, those entrusted with power have in time and by slow operations perverted it into tyranny. They push the envelope a little bit at a time. They don't take our liberties from us. We give them up. Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. And standing up and saying, no, stop, no more. Political success is determined by the number and effectiveness of the activists on the respective sides. Want a copy of this? Light Revolutionary Communications, sending a message on Revolutionary Communications. You want more training at your school and your community?